the critters that we love most. A hound in a hat or a cat in a bowl, they steal the show wherever they go. Southern claws and paws, y'all, fluffing fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here. Muddy chins, a parrot talks, a lizard crawls. Life's more fun with Southern claws and paws. Big or small, short or tall, we got room for them all. Southern claws and paws, y'all, fluffing fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here. South, we dress them the best. A possum on a leash, a golden shades, critter couture for the parade. Southern claws and paws, y'all, fluffing fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here.
Oh, yeah. Claws and Paws. I've always liked that name. It just rolls off the tongue. Southern Claws, Paws. And it's easy to remember. Don't forget, we do have an email. And it's Southern Claws Paws at gmail.com. And I'm hoping that the cat lady is keeping up with that.
I haven't checked it lately. I have so many free Gmail accounts all of a sudden.
I know, me too. I've been checking on about 4 accounts. And I was thinking the other day, I thought, I haven't checked the account. I need to make sure. I'll do that.
Can you believe they have kind of locked us out of one because 3 of us are using it?
Yeah, security features. I've always said, I mean, it's really hard. I mean, you have to go, and it's expensive because you have to go to a professional account to do that. And it's a constant battle. Some social sites will not even allow it. I mean, you'll get locked out of the whole thing. I've had that happen before, and it's just one of those deals. So that's why I try to, just not go in there much and just look into that one. So that way it doesn't do a security check or something, Yeah,
so we've had we have appealed, and it's like, look, and so now we can't get into another account, and it's like, really, people?
Yeah, it's the world we live in. In training at work, everybody gets so frustrated because they want to sign in, watch their safety videos, and it's doing constant, security checks. Hackers have caused our lives so much trouble. Hey, Miss Cindy, hello, you doing? I'm the first person. Hey, how you doing there? Layla. Yeah. If you got pets, let us know. Well, thanks for making me happy. I like to be happy.
Yes.
I am a happy guy. I try to be happy. Occasionally I'm not, but I always have joy. I have the joy of the Lord, but occasionally, I'm always try to be happy. If I'm not smiling, most people think I'm mad anyway, and I'm really very rarely mad. But if I concentrate on something a lot, I get this really hard look, and people think, boy, he's mad. It works well with my grandchildren, though. They'll be like, uh-oh, Papa's not happy. They'll walk out. He's getting that look. My granddaughter says my eyeballs get real big. She said they're scary,
Uh-oh.
My dad did that same thing, They gave me the look, But, hey, we're going to talk about pets tonight, as we always do, because, hey, this is a pet show.
Are you mad?
And we're getting closer to Christmas. We're not that far away. I've got shopping to do. I'm not done. I've got things to get done.
I got one more thing to do. Can I donate? Sure, if you want to donate.
You can always donate, but if I'll tell you what, we're going to have a opportunity to donate to a cause in just a minute.
Yes, hold on just a minute.
I'm going to pull up a PowerPoint in a minute. There's going to be an opportunity to donate on there on a QR code, and you'll be able to help pets and stuff.
Come here and be a part of the
Straight
show.
to the organization.
There we
Straight to
go.
the organization. We actually highlight about 3 organizations. There's another one tonight, and I'll let Jen talk about it because she sent it to me. And anything will help. But we also recognize Animal Rescue Alliance in South Georgia and McCamey Animal Center in Chattanooga, and then Floyd Felines down there in Floyd County. Rome, Georgia, not Rome, Italy, but Rome, Georgia. And we're going to look at some pets. And which one is this?
This is Alex. This is my oldest one. He's 9.
Eventually, I'm going to learn these cats.
Yeah.
Barry has been posting. No, you're good, Barry. You had to move to another stream, he said, for it to work. Barry's been putting some of his cats up with some of the names.
Yes.
I've been trying to recognize them and see who they are. But we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in case we don't see you next week. It's a busy week. A lot going on. We got to, getting close. A lot of people are going to be traveling, going to family. The pets are going to be, pets are going to be traveling.
No.
The pets are going to be staying at home. Pets are going to have invaders. Pets are going to get very territorial because they're going to see these strange people come in their house. Like, who are these people? I don't want them in my territory.
Luckily, nobody be coming to my house except one person that they already know. So, well, for some pets, Yeah, some pets.
Some pets will be flying on airplanes. You imagine what an animal thinks when they're in a plane.
I know.
And they're in the hole, they're in this cage, and what that sensation must mean. I mean, it'd be like, what? It's the end of the world. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yes.
But let me get this PowerPoint pulled up, and we'll go ahead and go through.
The puppy dog.
Now at McCamey, I like the name. I get names. I don't know. They kind of catch my attention. So Fiddle Biscuit is this dog, which is so cute. I like the teeth there. It cracks me up. It's a heavy dog, 53 pounds, male, mixed, and is in a foster home right now. Meet Fiddle Biscuit. I like that. I can tell Biscuit Boy about that. This happy wiggly boy is as joyful as his name suggests, with a tail that never stops wagging and a heart full of love. He's always ready to spread cheer to everyone he meets. Fiddle Biscuit absolutely adores people, happily soak up all the pets, hugs and scratches. Hey, I don't know if I'm down with the scratches. Oh, they scratch them. I don't want to be scratched. You can give. He's the kind of dog who makes every day brighter with his goofy charm and affectionate nature. Come meet Fiddle Biscuit. Your new best friend is waiting. I wanted to ask you, Jen, if you went and got let's say you went and got Fiddle Biscuit, would you change the name or would you stick with it? What is your criteria on that? If you get a cat, do you change the name or do you take the name that it comes with?
Alice and Alex, I kept their name, and the boys I named because I had them, got them when they were babies. I had them. The 2 other baby girls, I changed their names.
Okay.
Because Jasmine was originally named Skeeter. That didn't fit her. And April and them had named Whiskers Possum. And I'd already had one named Possum. So,
yeah.
I had named her something else. I don't even got now, and it didn't fit her. And Whiskers kind of fits her because she's got long whiskers, but she's really just sassy britches because she is a sassy cat. So.
Absolutely. Well, when we got the dog, I mean, Kaylee already had the name picked up before we got there, so she was just that name's gone. I mean, this is, I told you that story how the lady said that's not a good name for that dog, but Kaylee had already said that. I didn't even know it had a name. I honestly did. I guess here I am assuming stuff, walking on the ledge here. If they bring an animal into the shelter or pound or whatever, and they don't know what the name is, they just assign it a name. I guess they have to give it a name for the book.
Yes.
So I always wondered if that name they gave the dog was even its name anyway. I always wondered that.
No, so, unless somebody surrendered it and said, "Hey, this is so and so," they,
Yeah, these dogs were removed because they were being the person was being mean to them. No. So I would bet they didn't even have the name. So
yeah,
I didn't think about that at the time, and I thought, well, maybe we should keep that name. Cody said, no, no, no. And now it's Coco. The dog
Yeah.
will never answer anything else. All right, Floyd Felines, Miss
Floyd
Jennifer, if you'd
Felines.
like to talk about them.
Yes, Floyd Felines is here in Rome where I'm at, and they are full right now. They did rescue, I think it was 3 or 4 kittens yesterday because they only had 1 kennel left. I saw the pictures earlier. They're just so cute. I did want to get a cat from them to feature tonight, and I failed and didn't. But I saw one on there. His name is Buddy. They put him out November the 9th, I think. And I had asked to see if he was adopted yet, and I hadn't got an answer, but I'll still talk about him. He's a ginger. He's orange and white like the one I have. And his name was probably still Buddy because his family had to surrender him under circumstances they couldn't help.
Yeah.
He said he was shy and everything, kind of confused when they had to drop him off, but he's getting real better about people and wanting to be all lovey-dovey and stuff. And I showed him to Mama, and she's like, "Oh, how cute!" And I'm like, "I know, don't we need him?" But hopefully, I can get more information on him if he hasn't been adopted. But they do all kinds of stuff. They usually have shirts up. They have calendars right now that you can email them and get. We do auctions. Listen to me, but I do try to help sometimes. Auctions every other month. They'll probably do another one in February because we just got through with one. But there's all their information and stuff. You can go on their website at floydfelines.com. So, yes.
Did the cat we featured last week at the other place, Pamela, wasn't it? Did that cat get adopted?
No, she has not got adopted yet.
And that was at the Humane Society?
Rome Humane Society, yes.
Cute cat. Very, very pretty
She's
cat.
been there for at least 7 months.
Oh, wow. So Pamela at Rome, I just went blank. Rome, Humane Society.
Yes.
It's the code. I'll blame it on the code.
Yes, it's code.
And then ARA, we have a cat.
Look.
Pugsley. I like the name. South Georgia. Great folks. Also, you can donate to any of these, by the way. We do have another donation opportunity coming up here in a minute. But domestic short hair female, 4 pounds, 1 year, 2 months, 3 weeks. Location is the cat room. I've been in that room. Barry said, I like the t-shirts, but I buy from a company that sells a full facial of a cat. The entire shirt is a cat's face. I'd like to see that on you, Barry. One of the shirts is a black cat. I've misplaced it. I don't know where it's at, but I'd like to get another one maybe after Christmas. There you go, Barry. You got to find that shirt. So Pugsley, I would not change that name one bit. I like that name.
Yes.
That name would work, dog or cat. I like the name Pugsley. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cute cat, though.
That is tiny for a 1-year-old baby.
Yeah. Yeah, down at ARA, Miss Carol, been down there several times. We did features with them. They did shows with us. They're amazing people. You can donate online through their PayPal. Wonderful, wonderful people. So there is that. And then here are some cats that I'm highlighting from my friend, Jackie Keith. Roger and Jackie, known them for a long time.
Aww.
And there they are all lined up. Braveheart, Zora, and Boots. And then she had another one, a cat curled up, and I like that. But they're just all sit. I don't know how she got them cats to sit like that. I mean, how in the world?
You got to take a picture quick.
Yeah. You could tell she has got their attention. Like, hey, look at me. I've got a treat or something. But they almost all have their paws almost like crossed and stuff. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it took a minute. I don't think that happened right quick. But Miss Jackie, I just shared your cats and the names. I know she wouldn't mind. I just seen it and I was like, I'm going to share them cats. They're cute, and they're from up in Dade County, almost in Alabama, I guess.
Yeah,
they're real close to the Alabama state line up there on top of Sand Mountain. And she's a huge animal lover. She's got all kind of pets. Hey, I need to get with her. She's got some stuff that we haven't featured. I do need to reach out to her She's got all kinds of things. She's a huge animal lover. Well, both of them are. And so she's always featuring the animals. They used to, I don't know if they still do, they used to have English Bulldogs because they are, yes, Georgia Bulldog fans. So I'll have to find out if they still have one. They've had some cute ones, I won't tell you. All right. Now there's an opportunity to donate, give the gift of love. Miss Jen sent me this, and this is it helps feed a cat or a dog in need. That's cool. $50 covers the cost of a spray or neuter, rabies, sponsor a community cat in need. $20 each, vaccinate a cat, dog in need. The Humane Society there's the QR code. And that's some nice ways to give. And affordable.
Yes, that's where Miss Pamela is too, on Broad Street here in Rome. So
okay. Yeah, y'all go on there. Do they have that online? I don't know if I asked that.
Yes, it's RonFloydHumaneSociety.org.
Yeah, go there and check them out. Donate here or donate there, and go look at Pamela. Go check that out. That is a pretty cat. Does this sound like your cats over here?
Yes. Yes.
When you call my name and I look at you, it doesn't mean I'm coming. It means I heard you and I'm choosing to ignore you. Our cats kind of like, I think sometimes we act like cats. Sometimes around the house, I've talked to friends and they will tell me there's a game that's played in the home. And it is, you're trying to outlast the other person who gets up, to make them get up before you. So that while they're up, you can have them get the things that you don't want to get up for. Yeah. So it's like they both play the game and somebody has to finally give because they got to go to the restroom or whatever and they just can't stand it anymore. So they get up and say, hey, while you're up. Mm-hmm. Well, the cat would outlast everybody because the cat could just be like, oh, whatever. I don't care. I'm not moving for you. Heck with you. That's cute. All right. I put that picture and I showed it to you last week. I thought that problem solved was pretty cute.
Yes, I love it.
I could see somebody building that, just seeing that and saying, oh, yes, I'm all in. I wonder if in the very top, I don't see one behind the star, but it'd be pretty cool if there was a way they could poke their head up.
Yes.
Just their head, maybe not get the whole body and poke it up right in front of the star. That would be pretty cool. But that's a pretty good idea. I like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know what all that's made of, but it's, I guess, wood. I don't know, and covered up with the other things. But that's a pretty cool idea. You could even get creative with this. You could take it even further, and even put it in Christmas lights or whatever in ways that maybe they couldn't get to it, or maybe they can. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, tell us about your cat songs list here.
Oh, my cat songs list. I think they're pretty cool. It's got number 1, knocking down the Christmas tree. So, and mine's already done it about 4 or 5 times already. I done threatened them we was going to put it up for Christmas. So we done broke some stuff on it, even though I don't have no ornaments. It's just the poor little star up there and the one leg that's just kind of like somebody's done chewed one of the part of the lights off. I'm like, y'all gonna get electrocuted. So
I'm gonna tell you real quick. Since we've been doing this pet show, there has been at least 3 major knockdowns that have occurred in the home. One was not their fault, but 3 that were. They knocked off things off of a shelf or off the counter. They knocked 2 things off of a shelf, and there might have been, the Christmas tree now.
Yes. Poor tree. I mean, luckily it's just a little tinsel pop-up, but still.
They're rough. They're brutal.
Yes. Then number 2, we got away in the hamper. So, and mine can't really get in my hamper, but they get in the dryer when I take the clothes out of the dryer. So, the number 3 will get, I'll be home for Christmas because I never leave. So.
Absolutely, especially now.
Yes. And number 4, what food is this?
Oh.
So,
I'm not eating that.
Yeah. And number 5, do you hear what I hear? The tuna can song. Popping open. Click.
Absolutely. They come running.
Oh, this is going to be a nice one. Number 6, oh, cough up a hairball.
Oh, I bet you've heard that one a lot.
No, we don't need no that, do we, Alex? Then number 7, it's the most slumberful time of the year.
Oh, yes, for all of us.
Yes. Then number 8, do they know it's Christmas? Feed the squirrels. I feed my squirrels.
That's cool.
So.
I now after being around your cats, I can almost hear them singing it. You know. What's wrong with them tonight? They're calm. I mean, I've only seen an appearance of one. It's amazing.
The other 2 are back here. Well, one's sitting up, and the other one's asleep, and then Roxy's asleep back there. So.
Oh, it's a slumberful time of year.
Yes.
So they're resting. All right. CNET did a tech roundup. Last week we were talking about cat litter boxes. I wanted to share some of this. I thought this was an interesting list. They did all the testing, and they went over several categories that it is Christmas time of year, and they even give you the Amazon price and a few other places. The best overall pet count. Do you have a pet count?
I did, but it really, here comes another one. But it really didn't pick up because I was having one to use outside the litter box, and I was trying to see which one so I could take it to the vet in case something was, really wrong. And it really wouldn't pick up their emotion when they were walking in there so I could see. So I sent it back to Walmart.
They say the Pet Cube 360 cam, and we'll at the end they're going to show why they like it best, and we'll put that up. So the best pet cam for AI alerts and treat tossing. I had a friend, they have a dog, and I watched her at work as she talks to her dog through the phone and then kicks a treat out.
Yeah.
And of course, to see the dog come run and talk to it and kick the treat out. What a world we live in now. Talk about living the life of Raleigh. I mean, your master comes in and says, "Hey, have some food. Here you go." Now, and that's actually not a bad price.
No, it's not.
The Furbo 360-degree pet cam with subscription. Of course, there's a fee on a lot of this stuff. It's he's on cameras anyway, if you choose to. The best smart collar for cats, Pet Cube GPS collar tracker. So, they talk about chipping cats, but this is another way you can keep up with a cat. Mm-hmm. Is the GPS collar tracker. Have you ever used those?
No, because they've just now, I guess in the last couple of years, probably come out with them, and now my cats are inside. So
yeah, $28, not bad.
No, it's not.
If you got Prime, no shipping, so that's pretty cool. Best smart collar for big dogs, the attractive GPS virtual fence and collar extra large. $69, so $70. Hey Jake. $70. So for your big dogs, and for small ones, FI Series 3 GPS dog collar, Tri-Fi, $39. So all these are affordable. I was most impressed with that. Now there are some more expensive things on the list, and they gave about 9 or so or 14 or whatever it is things. Do you have a pet fountain?
Yes, I do.
I don't even know what the heck is a pet fountain. Explain that to me.
Well, it's a water fountain where it runs the water 24/7.
What? Why? I mean, what is the reason for that?
Because they like fresh running water.
Isn't it the same water that's just circulating?
No, it's got filters and stuff in it.
Oh, it's got filters. Okay, so I'm trying to learn. I didn't know.
Yes,
that's $90 though.
Yeah, that's an expensive one. Mine didn't cost that much.
The best one though. That's what they're saying. This is the best.
Yeah, but it's not best because if that's plastic, it's not good because plastic's not good for them. They need stainless steel.
We get the review on the flyer. I love it. Mm-hmm. Best smart water bowl for dogs. Barry says he has a pet fountain, and uh, running water, gurgling water, cat. Let's see, what do you say? Flight, running water, gurgling water. So, I guess would it make? Does it make a lot of noise, like you hear it, or?
No, not the ones I got now. I got one now. You can hear it when it dumps. I have one that dumps water every 3 hours and refills with new water.
Okay.
And I have one that constantly has one that's running the water out. And
Gotcha.
then
That's neat. What a time we live in.
And then back there in the back bathroom, I have a bowl because they still like to play in water and drink out of it. So they sit there and play in the water and everything else. So
Best smart water bowl for dogs, Paws Picks, bubbling water bowl, $55 at Chewy. Best automatic dry food feeder, Paul Sink, smart pet feeder, $70 Amazon. So the automatic dry dog feeder, I guess, so they don't get so much. You regulate how much they get. You don't have to. You just fill up the container. You don't have to mess with it till it's time to fill it up again.
Yeah, you just set it and it'll feed them ever so often. I don't have one. I just put food down and they can eat dry food all day long or whatever. So I've thought about it, but I haven't spent the money to do it.
The best automatic wet food feeder. How the heck does the wet? I mean,
well, they got them where some of them, I think it's they can have about 5, and you put them in there, and it's closed up. And when it's time, if you're gonna be gone, say feed them at 9:00 in the morning, it'll open up that one spot, and they'll eat it, and then the next day it'll open up. If you feed them like only once a day, like I do, but if you feed them say twice a day, then it'll do it. If you're gonna be gone, say 2 days, you can do it. But yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. Now I wouldn't, probably invest in one of those, but because I'll have somebody stay with mine or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, but yeah.
Well, let's say the Pettibro Polar Wet Food Feeder. So it's sealed. I guess keeps the food fresh till it dispenses.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's $150 at Walmart.
Yeah.
That's pretty pricey. Oh, the robot vacuum for pet households. The Shark Matrix self-emptying robot vacuum. Do you have the robot vacuum?
I bought one, but I just could not figure it out. There's some things you just can't. And I'm just like, I'm over this. So it went back. So I've just gotten all kinds of vacuums or whatever to vacuum up stuff.
Yeah, I was wondering, did the cats go after it? Did they attack it when they saw it rolling through?
No, they kind of like just look at it. Some run. They usually chase them a little sweeper thing that if I sweep up first before I vacuum or whatever, they want to get on it. And I'm like, get out of my stuff. That's nasty. So
that's $500 at Best Buy. Now, that's pricey. And I mean, be doing a lot of vacuuming.
The robot, they're cheaper now. I don't know where they've been getting that price at because they are cheaper now.
Well, these are supposed to be best of the best, so
yeah.
They said you're gonna pay a big price for them. All right, then we have the best carpet cleaner for pet owners, the Bissell Revolution Hydro Steam Carpet Cleaner. That's $330 at Amazon. Yeah, for those accidents and just cats in general and cleaning, that's what they recommend for the deep clean.
You can get some of this stuff on TikTok a lot cheaper. That's where I get stuff at.
The old TikTok. We talked about this last week. The best the litter box. $800.
No, I didn't pay that much for mine.
That's highfalutin folk right there.
Yeah.
They said this is the best smart one, and it's the best for multi-cat households. There you go, Barry. $800 at Whisker Baby.
I ain't even never heard of Whiskers.
I've heard of it, but I don't know if I've ever looked at their site.
Go to TikTok, people, if you want one, and you can get it for probably about $150 because they'll have it half off and on, a $50 coupon, and they work great. I mean, really, they do because I have 2 of them. So,
The best automatic litter box, Pet
yes,
Cell Legacy automatic litter box at Amazon, $140.
I've used one of those too.
Okay. Did you like it?
I did. I had it in my room, and I did like it. Sometimes it was a little bit harder. I don't know, scooping it or doing whatever, but
Now, I'm sorry.
I'm done.
I was looking ahead, and does this mean that this is a robot that plays with the cats? What the heck is that? What are we talking about here?
Best robot for pets.
Is this like a play?
I guess I didn't know we had robots for pets.
I didn't either. It's Inabot Ebo Air 2. I'm gonna have to investigate this. I mean, I wonder, like, does the robot can you like program their names in, and it calls them by name and plays with them and sings to them? I mean, what does the pet robot do? I just want to know. Does it herd the cats? Does it tell them it's time to go to bed? I just wonder, what does a pet robot do? I mean,
it says it's an interaction toy. Oh, they got one on here. Well, that was $199. So
I think your cats might be too aggressive for this little robot.
Yes, it plays with your pet while you're gone.
Oh, okay. So it is seeking to fulfill that when you're gone. It fills the role.
It's got a camera, a microphone, and a speaker, and you can talk to your pet. You got an app port and everything else. So yeah.
Barry says, the robot learned how to talk the cat's language and had opposite thumbs to open cat food. The cat plotted to program the other robots in the area and take over. I can see a cat doing that. We got the robots. We're taking over.
Yes.
Yeah, he said there was a film created about that, a cat and a robot that take over the world. I just think it's hilarious. All right. They say that PetCube 360 cam, if you got to have one, they say the pros is its compact panning and tilting design, good night vision, easy setup, two-way audio, useful smart alerts with subscription. You don't have to do that, but if you want to, affordable. Con, subscription required to unlock more useful features, but you can do some free things there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a dedicated pet cam, comes with features beyond the typical home security camera, more aimed at watching over your pets when you're away from home. These extra features sometimes can get pricey, but this PetCube 360-degree panning cam is one of my favorite choices that mixes affordability with a strong suite of capabilities. So it has options. The camera is able to pan and all that and tilt and go up and down and see things. But they do recommend for best performance paying the $4 a month for the pet care subscription. That's not bad. I mean,
no, it's not.
Which is where this cam really starts to stand out from a standard indoor camera. Then it can provide AI descriptive alerts about pets barking and moving around, notifications if another human is detected, and cloud video storage for saving your clips. If a subscription is an absolute deal breaker for you, I recommend something like a Gen 2 or Gen 3 Good Nest camera, which provides basic object recognition and several hours of cloud video storage at no extra cost. I don't think $4 is a deal breaker for most people, to be honest.
No.
I mean, it's really hard to find anything under $5 as a subscription. There are things you can support the Cornbread Man for $1 a month, but there are some news orgs that I do support at $5 a month. But most things now they're getting a little pricey. You're paying a little bit for stuff like that, so that's not bad. I thought that was cool. All right, let's remove that. Get back on the screen. I learned something every week. I really do. I mean, I did not know that they made robots for the animals. I guess I should have thought it though with with all the other things that now are going on with AI, robots, whatever. But I just think it's funny where we're going to be in 5 years with this stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
really, it's really amazing. Now here's my question. Let's say that you were a very fairly wealthy individual, and you had the Tesla, which drives itself. Could you put the cat in and program the Tesla to ride around town for an hour or something and come home, and the cat just go on a ride? You know somebody would do that. Or for the holiday, they put the cat or dog in the Tesla and send it, a couple hours away, and they can monitor through video and everything. I mean, it's got all those capabilities. And they say, because listen to me now. Here's the thing. Whenever, and I think people should do their best to stay together, but there are times when pets are involved and divorce happens. And honestly, the biggest fight is the pets. Just about. They will sacrifice everything else but a pet. So they have this split arrangement because somebody's it's like a regular human kid. They don't have. I mean, somebody gets custody, but they're going to share time. So the question is, well, what if we live far apart? If you had money, I mean, I guess you could just send the Tesla, drive to mommy's house. I'm telling you, we're going to see videos. If it's not already out there, the cat will be looking around. They've got food and everything in there for it, and it just, the Tesla drives it to
going to mommy's house.
I mean, I'm telling you, do you not see that happening? I mean, people already put them on planes and stuff and do that, but this is an opportunity to be like, you don't have to take the time to drive anywhere. You just monitor. Like, having money can be fun.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I can afford to do anything like that. But I'm just thinking, you put the animals in the in there, and how far are we from? Honestly, people that have money, how far are we from the robot that gets in the car, loads the cat or dogs up, gets in the Tesla or whatever it is at that time, drives them down to a park, and takes them on walks and does things with them, in case the adults, the humans, are too busy, like they're really busy with work and they want the animals to get out and do something. Or, I mean, I'm telling you, we are on the very doorstep of some pretty amazing stuff happening, and people with money are going to make it happen. It's crazy.
It is.
I was watching, and I've never really looked at, honestly, we see one that comes to the elementary school every day. Somebody's got one. And all the kids notice the Teslas. They'll say, if it's the car or if it's the truck or whatever, they notice that. And thank you, Barry, for sending me that video. I'll have to check that out.
Yes.
But I was watching the guy that, if you've ever watched the guy on TikTok, I think it's TikTok. I'm almost certain it's either Instagram or TikTok, but I think it's TikTok. The guy that does the auto repairs for people. And he gets donations and he goes out. That's all he does all day long is he goes out and he helps people get out, get their car fixed up and everything. Well, his wife, they're doing pretty well. Things must be well in their social media world because she went and bought him a Tesla.
Wow.
They're doing good. Let me tell you, they got a brand new box truck. This has turned into a big deal, but they go out and help people who can't afford. They fix the car. They buy the parts. I mean, they do a lot of, they get a lot of people back on the road. But they help these two people, and they have a little girl, and they said, let's take the Tesla. And they rode around. They did a part of it. They had the camera on inside. I'd never seen the inside of it. I just never have looked it up. So they took the little girl on a McDonald's run. And so they're just sitting there talking while the thing drives them to McDonald's. But he was getting used to it, and he somehow... when he got up to get the food, it wasn't, I guess you can raise and lower it or something. It's got all kind of features. I mean, the thing has got tons of features, but it just cracks me up. And the little girls thought that was the most amazing thing, and they were just trying to, bless her. But technology is exploding so fast that in the pet world, we see these things that are happening now. Where are we going to be at in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or even 5 years away? The options are going to be available, affordable options. Stuff right now that we were seeing that was $800, that'll be $50 in 5 years, or $20 or something. It'll be something else because things just keep changing like that. It's amazing.
Yes.
But really, the possibilities are endless. And more of the world, wherever you go, is catering to, stuff like this. So they link all this stuff together, and it just creates the perfect pet experience, I guess, and pet human experience. I was talking to a friend of mine. They have 2 or 3 dogs. It's a particular breed. I don't remember which kind. They're going to be going back for Christmas. They're going back to the beach.
Oh, wow.
There is a beach in Florida, and I can't remember where he said it's at. It's one of the only ones there that's pet friendly. It's made for that. And everybody that's on this beach has pets. You can go walk your dogs, play with them, whatever, because there's a lot of beaches they won't let you take pets, But this is a pet friendly beach in Florida. And it's just, they cater to that. And so a lot of people that are pet owners, dogs especially, I don't know if there's others. I don't know if the cat would like the beach, but the dogs, they take their dogs to the beach, to this place, and they say it is absolutely wonderful. It's laid back. It's not, you don't have the party atmosphere. It's just people with their pets enjoying the beach, and there's no problems or anything like that. I didn't know that. I mean, like I said, I've only been to Florida a handful of times, and I didn't take pets, so I never heard about that. And I wish I remember where he said. I didn't write it down, but he was telling me about it. But I guess there's other places in the country where
I think Myrtle Beach. After a certain time, maybe like after Memorial Day, or is it Labor Day, whichever the second one is. In September, I think they're allowed to bring dogs on the beach in Myrtle Beach until a certain time. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it's an unpopular time of the year, but nowadays most people go just about year round. But
now, and not to be controversial, and I'm not speaking against or for. I'm just saying, if you live in the world, the only time I've had it in mind was seeing animals. But have you ever been to a church that's pet friendly? I mean, there are those out there. I wouldn't.
No, I took my cat to church though.
Did you?
I took Lucy Lou when Alice kept trying to kill her. I took her twice, and then I took the kitten with me, but I didn't stay when I got Jasmine when she was little. When I took Mom, I just took her. I took her in with me to take Mommy, and then I left. But everybody had a fit over. But Lucy Lou actually stayed during the service.
So was just being carried? Was it lay there? Did it walk around?
She kind of lay there, and then she'd get out, and she kind of like stood up, and Nancy'd be like, Jenna, because she's a cat lady too. I'm like, Lucy, get back down, But yeah, she was fine. And then my preacher, he didn't care. But, yeah.
And I have a friend who he's a St. Jude's child. He's a preacher. He could see it one time, but through radiation, he had a lot of health problems. They burned his eyes out. Honestly, burned them up, and he couldn't see no more.
Oh, no.
So he had seeing-eye dogs, and he went. He would go to church, obviously, every time he went. Of course, they're trained, and you're not supposed to talk to him or anything. But he would lay under the pew, like he didn't sit in front or anything. He just kind of curled up under the pew behind his feet, and he would look around. I would see him sometimes where I was sitting. I could see him. He would look around, but he never like got up and moved around because they're trained to stay right with them. But he had them dogs for a long time. They were, I don't think he had but 2 over a period of a lot of years. And that's an amazing thing that they're able to do with that. But yes. I have seen those in the church. I don't think I've seen anything else that I knew was there. Now, maybe somebody snuck one in. I've never saw that. Barry says there's alligators around Myrtle Beach. Well, I guess there is, but
Oh yeah, there's alligators there.
you wouldn't want to let your pet get too close to water. Maybe.
No.
The ponds and stuff, rivers and creeks and whatever else. The ocean, you'd be okay, except for you don't want to get out too far. You might get a shark.
Yes.
Lunch.
Mm.
So yeah, I just think that it's interesting, how that happens. I have a couple things I wanted to. Let me see if I can pop this up real quick and share a screen. Find out what I did with it. This was pretty interesting. Let me pull this down and let me share a screen. Da-da-da-da. I thought this was interesting. In Buenos Aires, they had a golden retriever record-breaking event.
Oh.
They had actually hundreds of golden retrievers. There's the picture of some of them. Packed at Buenos Aires Park in early December in an attempt to break the world record for the largest number of the silky golden hair dogs gathered in a single place, dubbed the Golden Wave.
Mm-hmm.
The gathering began on social media and rapidly snowballed into a mass get-together in the capital. Oh boy, I will butcher that name. Palermo Park. We'll go there. We are witnessing something historic, said Fausto Duper, who created the event. Told Routers, golden retrievers of all ages, from excitable puppies playing in the mud to more mature canines roaming in Santa hats and fairy costumes, filled the park as owners sat drinking yerba mate, a typical Argentine drink, and taking pictures. And there you go. Would you go? That would be an interesting event. Those are great dogs anyway.
Yes.
And that would be cool.
Got two of them.
Bunch of good-looking dogs. A gathering of this size has never been held before, I believe, breaking Vancouver's record of 1,685 golden retrievers will be historic. He said, if you look around, we did it 100%. 10 people were present at the event to verify attendance. According to today, the final dog count came in at 2,397 dogs.
Wow.
He announced that Argentina had broken the informal world record, which was set last year in Vancouver, with 1,685. That was cool.
Yes.
What a thing. Almost 2,400 dogs. That would be interesting. And I don't know that we covered this. And if we did, I don't remember it, but let me share screen again. Hold on. And this was back a couple of months ago, but there is a side effect to a common dog arthritis drug, Librela, if that's how you say that. They say the adverse events reported include seizures, incontinence, and even death. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago about illnesses and stuff that cats or dogs both can get, and they give them different kind of drugs. So anyway, they wanted you to know that there can be some serious side effects to those, and to talk to your vet about that if you see something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always hear those hey, Watchman, yeah, who let the dogs out? 2,400 of them, baby. I was, I hear those commercials on TV, and they will, they always try to dress it up really good, and they will say it can help with this, whatever it is. Then they start going through the side effects, and they'll even though they're talking fast, I mean, you're hearing words like seizures, death, hearing voices, depression, thoughts of suicide. I don't want nothing like that.
Yeah.
I will fight the disease or whatever it is. I'm not putting that crap in my body. I'm just not doing it. But, animals, they just kind of get, you got to do your research. I think if you got a good vet, they would be talking to you, about those things and before they did that, but some people just go, they're just in the wind. They're not even paying attention. Yeah, rectal bleeding, right, Watchman? That's not something I want to even consider, but they say, well, other than that, it can help you with your problem. Big pharma. But this is a big business. Pets are a huge business, and they're making just as many drugs for animals as they are for humans. And hard. That could be taken two different ways there. Watching hard pass. But have you ever had adverse reaction to anything that the vet has given your cats, medicine wise?
Some eye drops, but I mean it wasn't bad. She just said that he was probably having a reaction to them, but it wasn't like bad. So she swapped them. But kind of, like they burned or whatever. Because I mean, he didn't be like, ah. So, and there's only one kind of eardrops that cats can have to put in their ears.
Really?
Mm-hmm, because like when I had to take Munchkin for his, I said, well, I still have Alice's. And she said, well, you can just use those because it's the only ones that can be used in cats' ears. So I didn't have to get another one. I mean, it was bad when I can make out a med list for my cats between the eye drops and ear medicine and stuff that I've had. But
what'd you say? Did you say the name of it?
No,
maybe next week we maybe share that. That might be a help to somebody.
I will.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she said there's just only one type of eardrops that can go in cats' ears.
Because, I imagine there's people always trying to put something out there on the shelf.
Yeah.
And they
cannot do that.
They're just taking your money because if you can't have it, you can't have it. You're wasting your money. It's not good for the pet anyway. I think, it happens in us. It's got to happen in animals where the doctor sometimes, it happens because sometimes they're guessing because the evidence is not clear and they try to give you the medication that they think will help you. Sometimes that don't work. I had that happen one time. I was really sick, went to the doctor, and I was taking this medicine for over a week, almost 2 weeks. I wasn't getting any better. I went back. By this time I'm, missing work, not making money. And he goes, and he admitted it. He said it was early when we tested. That's not going to help you. As he tested me again, he said, you have this instead of this. He said, I was trying to split the middle and maybe hoping it was more of this, but it doesn't help on this side as much. So he said, now you got to have this. And he said, it's kind of pricey, but you have got to have it. And I said, Doc, I don't have the money. I've been missing work. I don't have the money. And so he went and got me samples out of his office. He said, here you go. You won't even need to buy it.
That's good.
You can always ask, sometimes I've never asked the vet because we haven't had a dog with the last year or two, but they probably get samples as well on some stuff for you to try. And they might be able to save you some money. It is expensive. It is very expensive. So, you have to, you got to be careful with that. And it's good to know. Dogs and cats are just like us. Some of them are more sensitive to certain medications, especially in the digestive tract. There's things that my stomach can't handle. There's some antibiotics, they say, take it. It makes me feel worse than what I'm suffering with.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm getting better, but those few days are rough because they just tear my system up. I have a very sensitive digestive tract, and I have to really be careful. And who wants a dog or a cat throwing up all over their house? or other things. And you're going through the house, cleaning up mess after mess, and they're sick, and it's pitiful. You see your cat or dog laying around, they don't even feel like lifting their head up. It's tough. So you try to get them the help they need. But Watchman said, doctors give me a medication for bursa sacs on my feet, and it worked great. Then he called me and said, throw those away. It's killing people. Oh my gosh. That made you feel real good. Death medicine. throw it away. But yeah, I wonder if now today in today's world with social media, it's a lot easier. But back 30 years ago, I bet that there were things that were issued to vets, and vets were issuing it out that were probably killing pets over the nation, and nobody really picked up on it right away. And until like 60 Minutes or somebody did a story, and next thing you know, everybody's like, panicking. Today, people are kind of in tune to that. I mean, people are posting stuff like, watch out for this. This is not good. This is what it did to my pet. Then other people join in and say, hey, I had the same thing happen. So I think that's one good thing of technology is you get answers quicker for stuff that you're kind of concerned about with your pet. That's one of the best things. You go online, you say, has anybody ever had this happen? And you're going to get 150, 200 replies. From those that say, I've never seen that, to those that say, I had the exact same thing happen to my cats. This is what I did. So you get a lot of information. You have to filter through that, figure out what's best for you. But a lot of times that's also people that are, animal shelters and whatever, they put this information out as well.
Yes.
Do they ever, I think they do, and I'm asking another maybe dumb question before we get off the air now. Do they ever quarantine a pet place, like they're all sick and you can't be around them, or do they ever do that?
Yes, it's not that, the workers and stuff, sorry, I got cat hair in my nose, somebody. The workers and stuff, but they won't let people come in and adopt. Like Floyd Felines actually had some, it's been about a month ago that all of the ones that ended up kind of catching like a cold, and so they were having to medicate them and get them well before they could actually dock them out and stuff. And she was like, "Don't touch them, unless you had like gloves on or something." She knew I had cats, so it could you can transfer it. If I pet a cat that's sick and don't wash her my hands or whatever, and come and pet mine, they could get sick. So
maybe we look at this in another show. We don't have time tonight, but I would like to know how the pets were affected during the time of COVID, how that affected adoptions. Do they get sick like that? Maybe something we could talk about in the next show or two. Maybe next week we're going to be talking. Do what?
Yeah, I had one. Lucy Lou ended up. I don't know. She got sick. I guess it probably was a touch of COVID because I rehomed her, and the lady, she was like, she's sick. And I was like, oh no. And I went over there, and then I took her back home and took her to the vet. And she had called me and she said, Jennifer, I hate to tell you I'm positive for COVID. And then I was positive for COVID, and Mommy was positive for COVID. So I think Lucy kind of probably ended up with it too.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
We'll talk about it more next week.
Yeah. And everybody have a great night. I'm going to be going back to work, as I said, and helping serve holiday meals for our workers. And I appreciate Miss Jen, the cat lady, for being here. And it's always a joy. I learned so much. I have a lot of fun. We appreciate you coming and watching. Give us a like, follow, share, subscribe, all that stuff. It helps us. And we get new listeners all the time and watchers, and we appreciate it so very much. And hopefully we share something that'll be a help to you or make you laugh or whatever. If you would like to highlight your pets, we'd love to do it.
Yes.
Just email us at southernClawsPaws@gmail.com.
And I will check it.
Yeah, and we will check it. And it could be videos, pictures, any pet. It doesn't matter what kind it is. We did a snake already, and we're going to be doing some horses. I just got to talk to the lady tomorrow. I'm going to try to pin that down. I'm going to get her to send them to me while I'm there, and I think we can get that done. And I'm going to talk to my friend Jackie, who I showed her cats night. She's got some other different kinds of animals, and I want to do that as well. So, but send those to us. We'll be glad to show it. Have a great night, everybody. We'll key up the music.
Good night.
Thank you. You have a great night. Do you know if Steve's on out already?
Yes, he's on too. He's on right now.
All right, I'm gonna raid the channel, folks, for y'all on Rumble.
Okay.
You don't have to go, but I'll be raiding Steve's channel to send him some people there. Go watch him though, the Celtic Blacksmith. And if you'd like to, and get you a Rumble, by the way. If you don't have the Rumble app and you're listening on some other form of social media, get the Rumble app. trust me, you're going to like it. There's so many great content creators on Rumble, and it doesn't have some of the, about every other one has been mean to us in some way or another. Rumble has not. And it's just the way it goes. That's the world we live in. I'm not putting them down, but it is the world we live in. Get Rumble, and you'll be glad you did, because when things are crashing down, Rumble is not beholden to anybody. They have stayed away. They don't get no government help. They don't, and a lot of the major advertisers don't go to them. They find other ways to fund their channel, and we appreciate them so very much. All right, let's cue up the music. Bye, Cat Lady. You have a great night.
You too.
We'll see y'all.
Posts. They're the critters that we love most. A hound in a hat or a cat in a bowl. They steal the show wherever they go. Southern claws and paws, y'all. Fluff and fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here. A parrot talks, a lizard crawls. Life's more fun with Southern claws and paws. Big or small, short or tall, we got room for them all. Southern claws and paws, y'all. Fluff and fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here. Got a rabbit in boots, a turtle in a vest. Down in the South, we dress them the best. A possum on a leash, a golden shades. Critter couture for the parade. Southern claws and paws, y'all. Fluff and fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here.